Hi. I'm often asked questions from salon owners. Questions like, I'm thinking of opening on Sundays. What are my thoughts about that? Or, I'm thinking of doing 3 late nights a week instead of 2 and opening later in the day. What are my thoughts about that? Or I'm thinking of changing from this styling range to that styling range, and what are my thoughts about that? And the thing is, with questions like this, is there is no definitive answer. You see, the real answer to all those questions and many, many more is, well, it depends, which often isn't the answer they want. They're wanting someone to tell them it's the right thing to do. But see, there is not necessarily a right or wrong thing to do. It depends. What does it depend on? Well, it depends on who your target market is. You see, I might have an opinion about whether you should open on a Sunday, or whether you should do 3 late nights instead of 2, or whether you should use this styling range or that styling range. But at the end of the day, it's just my opinion. And I am probably not your target market. I am probably not your ideal client. So I'm giving you that answer based on what my needs and expectations are. But the person that you really need to ask is not me. And it's really not even yourself, because often we make these decisions based on what we want as salon owners, what we want as hairdressers, what's best and most convenient for us, or what we would like to think our clients want. But you are not the client. I am not the client. So here's an exercise. It's a really effective way of identifying who the client is, who your target market is. In fact, who your ideal client is. And it's this. Sit down with your team and ask them, who are our top 5 clients? In other words, who are 5 people that currently come to the salon that epitomize our target market, that represent these 5 people are our ideal client. These are the 5 people that we want to attract more of. Now, you'll very quickly come up with a list of names. Now, there's no right or wrong criteria by which you come up with those names. You might just choose 5 people that you like the most. You might choose 5 people that are the most profitable. You might choose 5 people that spend the most, that have the most services. You might choose people that are the most frequent, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you'll come up with a list of 5 people that represent who you currently think are your target market. Now, you might have a photograph of those people as individuals, but even if you don't have a photograph of them, you at very least have a mental picture of who they are. You know them. They currently come into your business. They are your target market. So next time you have a question to ask yourself, a decision that you have to make for your business, reference it to them. Reference it, look at those pictures up on the wall or in your imagination and say, well, would they like it if we were open on a Sunday? Would they like it if we were doing 3 late nights instead of 2? Would they prefer this styling range over that styling range? You see, they're your target market. And by referencing these decisions that you need to make, or these questions about your business and what's the right or wrong thing to do, by referencing it against them, you'll often come up with an answer which may not be always what you want, but it is the very thing that appeals to your target market, the very thing that will bring more of the very people that you want into your business. They are your target market. They represent your ideal client. So ask them. Have a great week.